speaking of, I know we really didn't write this down, but I want to hit on it real quick.
Mhm.
EA Sports, NCAA
It's in the
25,
game.
college football.
July 12th.
Oh, they released the actual date?
Yeah, the date been out. They just came out with the teaser today, but the date been out. The date
Bro,
been out for
the
like a month or
teaser
two.
was so dope.
Yeah, the teaser was cool.
The teaser was so
They said we get a full
fucking dope,
gameplay trailer in May.
Bruh, cannot fucking wait.
Who do you think will be on the cover?
I don't think anybody will be.
No, somebody's gonna be on that cover.
If anybody,
It's gonna be a current player on that cover.
a current player, who do you think?
Travis.
Either Travis or
Shiloh. Or not Shiloh.
Or Shador.
Definitely not Shiloh. Yeah, Shador.
I was about to say the face of the NCAA leading going into it right now would have to be one of them two, right?
Travis, Shador.
Because I was like, I had this conversation with my partner at work today, and we was like, bro, who you think gonna be on the cover? And I was just like, well, you got to think of like what makes the most sense. I was just like, to put a current player or a previous player would be kind of wild. I was like, nobody really had a standout season last year, for real. I was like, I said, I mean, you got what was his name, Jaden Daniels,
Yeah,
for LSU.
All the Heisman candidates were seniors all in the draft.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like bro.
I mean, it could be it doesn't have to be a current player though.
But who I said who makes the most sense would probably be like Nick Saban.
I can see that. I can see.
I said I can
also
see like a tribute to Nick Saban. Like the game's coming out,
It's coming back,
2025.
yeah.
The game's coming back. We're going to miss arguably the Godfather, greatest college football head coach of all time.
I can also see like a cover where it just has like multiple coaches on it or multiple like mascots. I can see some shit.
And
like
that's another thing we said too. We was like, bro,
too.
what if they just did a collage of like all the top schools, like your power 5 schools and shit like that,
the mascots and shit,
like mascots or logos or whatever.
I mean, yeah, I can see several things. I don't know. I just know they can't just put out a cover with just fucking NCAA 25 and it's not somebody has. It's a sports game. Like somebody has to grace the cover. Like somebody has to, bro. Like I can't think of a sports game in modern video game history where an athlete did not grace the cover, either one or multiple.
I said I could see them giving it to like Caleb Williams just on the stardom he got, but then he kind of fell off towards the end of the season. And when I say fell off, I mean like they wasn't winning.
Yeah.
He lost the momentum he had behind him, behind him being on the cover. And I was just like, but like you saying like Travis, Colorado, then
I mean, but that's
my partner at work
what they
was
would
saying
do
too. He was like, bro, I can see them putting Deion Sanders on the cover.
That's what I'm saying. But I've also seen it to where they do it.
And that's when I was like, bro, if they gonna put a coach, I was like, bro, fuck Deion Sanders, bro. Put Nick Saban on that bitch then.
Well, I mean, but I've also seen
no disrespect.
Yeah, but
I love Deion.
But I've also seen it to where, because normally they do a player, and they usually do a player who, like, if they do 25, so it's NCAA 25, so they would take a player like Caleb or Jaden and put them on the cover because they've left. That was normally how they had did it, but now things are changed with the NIL, blah blah blah. We don't know how they're gonna do it. And they can still do it that way too, though.
Yeah,
they still might. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what they might do? So that's gonna be interesting to see who's gonna be on the cover.
You think we gonna get like a legit like story mode, like for the Road to Glory?
I mean, probably, yeah. Yeah, we'll probably get all that shit back.
Bro, I'm amped.
But I never really played Road to Glory, bro. I was more of a
was you like a franchise, like Dynasty?
I would do my Dynasty shit. I was in a couple of them bitches online. Like,
me and my brother was talking about that shit today too, because when I went over and got my haircut, bro, he literally was like, bro, you remember like the college? He was like, bro, like, he's like, you remember like I created that player, he said, nigga, I started a dynasty at Princeton. I created a player, put him on Princeton. He was like, bro, I made Princeton a Power 5 school.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, the recruits, he said, bro, I had all the top 5 recruits. I had the number 1 center, the number 1 point guard and everything. And this is around the same time that like John Calipari's come to UK and he's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So he was like, bro, I was on my Calipari shit, bro. Like, just turned this school completely around. And I was like, yeah, nigga, like you won the championship with Princeton like 4 or 5 years in a row.
Yeah.
And I was like, why? He was like, bro, it was just fun to do. Like,
Nah,
you could do that.
It does. It is fun to like build up a school that isn't known for winning. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like in NCAA. Okay, if like going to Princeton for basketball, Princeton is I guess known for basketball type shit, but they
Yeah.
don't win shit for real. But they're known
Yeah.
for. So like NCAA football, if you do that for football, it'd be like going to Western Michigan, Central Michigan.
You think
You know
we're
what I'm
getting
saying?
an NCAA basketball game soon?
Maybe. I think it's going to depend on the reception of football. I think they want to see how that does.
Yeah.
The thing about basketball is it's EA's basketball division is gone, bro.
Do you think that they wouldn't do it because of the turnaround in college basketball?
No,
Like it being so like
they-
your one and dones, and then it's like, okay, this is the roster this year with the way NILs is going and stuff and the transfer portals. It's like, okay, numbers 13 on the basketball. And the same thing with football too. It's just like
Okay, so you know
the new
what's-
football game comes out, it's like, oh shit, he was over here.
Yeah.
Now he's done left and gone over here. So we need to take this player off of here, put him on there,
No.
bounce all that shit around.
No.
You don't think that would stop them from creating a game like?
No. So now EA is not making a basketball game. They're done. 2K might. 2K used to have the 2K college hoops.
I don't think we'll get player names. I think it's going to be numbers like it
Well,
always was.
The NCAA the football said that we are getting names. They said that the schools had, I forget what their timeline was to turn in the names and all that shit type shit. But yes, because the players get paid. The players get a check from this. Everybody gets I think it's like a set, I want to say $1,000 or something, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less or whatever. Everybody who allows them, and there was like,
Yeah, I think Mad players,
but they
get
said
like
if the
10,000
person,
or
but they
something
said
like
if
that.
the person doesn't want their name, image, or likeness used, there'll just be a number.
Yeah. Which would be stupid.
Yeah.
Like a free $1,000 or what,
Yeah.
or however much.
Yeah, it's
Like
whatever.
you'd be an idiot not to take that money.
Yeah, just take the money. And it's gonna grow. It's gonna end up being
It's like
more
turning
the
down your
line.
stimulus check.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So,
Free
but yeah,
money.
so like basketball, nah, that's not an issue. It's just basketball. Basketball is more of a licensing. It's not gonna say a licensing thing, but that's why Live died. It was bad. The
Yeah.
EA just wasn't good at making basketball games no more. 2K was ended up being superior as time went on. That's why Live. I think the last Live we got might have been 16 or 17. It wasn't even Live no more. I think it was called NBA.
I think the
Elite.
coldest NBA Live was like NBA Live 10.
No, the best was 5.
It might have been 5. Whichever one
Melo on the cover.
where like when during your franchise, then it showed y'all like working out and running suicides and shit.
I don't know, but the one with Melo on the cover was so probably the best ones. You got 03. That's the double disc. That's the one that comes with the CD. That's a J Kid. J Kid on the cover, 03. You got the J Kid.
I didn't have
You
a
got
console.
the 05 Melo. And then 06 was Wade. Yeah, 06 was Wade, if I'm not mistaken. Because 04 was 04 Vince?
Let me think. 02, that was 02, 03. That's PlayStation 2.
It
That's
was
like
PS2
The
by
small mini. You remember the thin one?
yeah, PS1.
Nah, PlayStation 2 was out by 03.
Yeah, PS2 was out by the 03 because that's what I say it was the double disc, the 03 line.
You
I
think-
want to say by 02 for real.
I just remember PS2 came out, bro, and it was like this fucking big, and it was like this thin.
Yeah. I had the OG.
That shit was dope as hell.
had the OG PS2. The
Oh, the big one.
motherfucker stand that bitch up. I never stood that bitch up because I was scared it was gonna fall over, but that bitch would put on the
Yeah.
sides and shit. Bruh,